is a tangled mess with her torn up dress. Got big blue eyes under the messy disguise and whoa.
Hey everybody, welcome to, I think it's week 7 of the gardening post. I kind of changed my mind again what I was going to do this week. This week I'm going to be talking about rotating soil. So I've talked about rotating your garden to like what you're going to plant where and what it follows, what should it be beside. But if you have some container gardening or you have garden boxes, it's one thing to be able to rotate what goes in it so that you're not depleting it with the same vegetable all the time. But eventually, it doesn't matter how much compost and manure you put in there, the soil will get depleted. So you need to add new soil. Especially if it's like ours where it's lined with something, like ours is lined with millfelt, because that means that there's no worms or anything in there to give some naturalness to the dirt already. So you should really take out some of the dirt, put it somewhere, it will be depleted. What we do is we put it part of our landscaping or whatever, and then we add new soil, and when I fill it back up I will always put at least 50% soil, 50% compost and manure, bone meal, blood meal, Epsom salts, all that good stuff that plants really need. Soil out. I don't do this every year. I do this about every 5 years or so, where I'll take out 50% of the soil and add a whole bunch of new soil, new compost, new manure, everything. But what I do every year is if it's not ready to take out the soil and add new soil, is for sure I do add some manure and compost every single year to ensure that there is a good nutritional value for our plants. But you do want to rotate the soil. And don't use the soil in another part of the garden. Use the soil as like landfill or something because it is depleted.
They wanna be her toy. She's a pretty dirty girl, but the dirty's kinda pretty, and the pretty don't mind what the dirty will find. She's pretty nice, and she won't steal your guy. She's a pretty dirty girl, a dirty kind of pretty.